Yeah. Hey.
Alright, so I got the cards out. We gonna tap in and see what's going on. If you at home, just take a second to chill out for a second. Like if you busy, just sit down. If you driving, just try to tap in. But ideally, if you can, just relax. Take some deep breaths and just chill. Vibe with me for a second. Just for y'all information, I'm not initiated into anything. I'm not a part of any religion. I just I kind of just been guided to do certain things, and I kind of just want to get that out there in the air because I'm not initiated into anything, and I'm not really tied to any religion. So these messages can be for anybody with whatever denomination you are. So there's really no limitations on it. So yeah. It's the 6 of air, which is like if you're doing normal tarot is the 6 of swords. So if you're following along, the 6 of swords, the sun. Sheesh. They falling out. Okay. And we got the 7 of air, which is the 7 of swords in regular tarot. And bottom of the deck is the Ace of fire, which is in the regular tarot deck is the Ace of wands. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Alright, so I'm back. I just did my meditation and I got some notes from the reading, and I just kind of want to break this down for you. So we got the first card, which is the 6 of air, which is the 6 of swords in regular tarot. This is saying that it's time for a transition. It's time to move. It may be time to move away. It may be time to take a trip of some sort to really refresh your mind. And actually, it could be just a time to move away from old thinking. That's kind of what I'm getting. A time to move away from old thinking, and the way that you was thinking in the past isn't gonna work for where you're headed. You see these birds flying off over the water. You're heading somewhere. It's time to move somewhere. It's time to get going. It also talks about moving away from a relationship. So if this is somebody who's in a relationship and that relationship isn't aligned, if the other person isn't aligned with you, if you're in an abusive relationship and the give and take isn't equal, it's like it's time to move away from that. That's what this is saying. Moving on to the next card, which is the sun. This card is talking about this is a card of light, and it's kind of congruent with what this first card was saying. It's personal growth and self-acceptance, accepting who you are and what you want. It's saying that you'll benefit by sharing your feelings, your true feelings, your honest feelings, your authentic feelings. That's what you need to be expressing right now, whether it's with a business partner, whether it's with your loved one, or you in a relationship. Be real with that person about what it is that you want, what your expectations are, what your desires are, because if they don't know, they're not gonna know, and they're gonna continue with what they already have been used to and accustomed to. So with that being said, be real with them and let the let the cards fall where they may. You know what I mean? If you've been thinking about moving and taking a trip, going ahead and do that. This card is confirming, it's saying yes, time to take a trip, or saying yes, it's time to move. You know what I mean? It's also time to celebrate the things that you've done, the work that you've already been doing. If you've already been on a spiritual journey and you've been doing the inner work, you've been doing the shadow work, and you've made this progress, that's what it's saying. You made progress, so it's time to celebrate that. This next card, which is the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords. What I'm seeing is some kind of mental test, or it could be like you're testing, you're working your mind in ways that it doesn't need to work. Like you're battling your own mind, or your mind is deceiving you from. Be real with yourself. At the end of the day, be real with yourself. Don't deceive yourself, because what you're doing is you're deceiving yourself out of the things that you deserve. That's deep. That's deep. This card could also mean that someone's not being real with you. And you can feel it. You can feel the vibe. Like, whenever you're around this person, it's just like, you know that they're not being, it's not like they're trying to be deceitful on purpose. It's kind of like they're just not being upfront. They're not telling you the whole story, and you can feel it. And it's causing you to think in manipulative ways to get what you want. And sometimes that could work to your benefit, but this card is just warning you to say that be careful about your actions and be aware of how it affects other people moving forward. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we had at the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands, and you can see this lion, and this lion doesn't hide from nothing. This lion don't hide from nothing. You know what I mean? The king of the jungle doesn't have to lie about nothing. Always up front. So what I'm seeing is, whatever's inside of you, let that shit out, and be real with the people that surround you. Be real with yourself, because you got the power to do so. This card is also talking about a new life, moving into a new life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of creative energy as well. Like, you might have, if you didn't already have it, you have a burst of creative energy coming in, and you need to ride that wave. You need to ride that energy to create the life that you want, which is, it could be anything from starting that business, or drawing, painting, the music, dancing, if you want to dance, if you want to get into yoga, like, it's whatever, you know what I mean? Like, the creative energy is there. Whatever it is that's in your heart, that's in your soul, you got to use that energy to create the life that you want, because it's yours. Good fortune. Yeah, man. So you are the co-creator of this universe, of your life. You know what I'm saying? You're co-creating with the universe to create the life that you want. So overall, everything is good. You have the power to do what you need to do. Just be careful with the way that you try to manipulate situations. You don't need to manipulate anything when you have the power to do what it is that you want to do. You don't got to be manipulative. You could, but you don't have to. Yeah. So start that new life, you know what I mean? And get that shit going. But yeah, so that's the energy reading for today. Hopefully it resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to book a personal reading. I'll have some information in the description, and you can contact me. I do donation-based readings. So yeah, we'll get you together. Peace.